Hi all, in this lecture we will be working with Hive Metastore. Let's see the objectives now. In this lecture we will learn how to read a Hive table in Spark. So we will be creating a new table in Hive Metastore using Save as Table API. Then we will be creating a partition table in Hive using Save as Table API. We will be creating a new table using Create Table command. And finally we will be writing data in Hive table in overwrite mode and in append mode. So let's go to the lab and see. So let's open Hive shell in GCP. So to open Hive shell, type Hive and press enter. So this is my Hive shell and we are in default database. Let's see the table. To see the tables, we can fire a command show tables. So in default database, we have categories, categories parquet, categories partition, and so many tables. And we have orders table here. So let's read a Hive table from Spark. So I'll go back to my Spark shell. This is my Spark shell. Let's read the orders table here. So for that, I'll say, well, orders is equal to spark.sql. Spark session is already enabled with Hive support. So we can simply fire a query select star from default.orders. This is my query. And now let's see the data. Orders.show and give me 5 records. So this is my orders table. Now let's create a new table in Hive using Save as Table API. For that we can say orders.write.format, and in format we can specify the format as Hive. Then we can say dot save as table, and then we have to tell that we are trying to save a table in default database, and my table name is, let's say, orders_replica. And we are done. So let's validate. Let's go back to the Hive shell now and let's fire a query show tables. This time we should be able to see a new table here, that is orders_replica. So this is my new table that is created by Save as Table API. Let's see some of the data. For that we can say select star from orders replica limit 10. So this will give me 10 records. Okay, so we are able to see the data as well. Now let's see the metadata related to this table. For that we can fire a query describe formatted and table name. So my table name is orders_replica. So this is my table description, and we can see that we have 4 columns in the table with their respective data types, and the serialization deserialization library is, this is simple, the data is stored using text format. Now let's create a partition table in Hive using the same API. So I'll go back to my Spark shell, and this time I'll be creating a partition table. To create a partition table, we have to turn on a flag for Hive dynamic partitioning. So first of all, let's provide the property spark.sqlcontext.setconf, and inside setconf I'll be providing a property hive.exec.dynamic.partition, and the value is true. And the second property I'm going to provide is spark.sqlcontext.setconf, and the property name is hive.exec.dynamic.partition.mode, and the value will be non-strict. So these are the 2 properties that I need to set. Now let's save the same data frame orders, but this time in a partition table. So for that, I'll say orders dot write, which returns a data frame writer dot format. My format is Hive dot partition by. So I'm using partition by, and let's say my partition column is order underscore date. And then finally I'll be calling save as table API, and I'll be specifying the database name, which is default database, and the table name, which is orders underscore partition. And we are done. So let's go to the Hive shell and let's validate. So this is my Hive shell, and I'm gonna fire a query show tables, and this time we should be able to see a table orders underscore partition. This is my table. Let's see the data. Select star from the table orders underscore partition limit 10. So this is my data. I'm also able to see the data. Let's see the table description. For that, I'm gonna fire a query describe formatted and followed by the table name. This is my table, and again I can see that I've got three columns in the table: order ID, order customer ID, and order status, and one other column is there which is order date, and it is the partition column. So this time we are able to create a table in Hive, but the table is a partition table and the partition column is order underscore date. So let's create a new table using create table command. For that, we will be using a create table query. So I'll say spark.sql and create table orders underscore Parquet. This time I want to save the data in Parquet file format. So I'll say create table orders underscore Parquet, and my columns will be order ID, which is of type int, order date, which is of type string, order customer ID, which is of type int, and the last column is order status, order underscore status, which is of type string. Okay. This is my create table command, and because we have to save the data in Parquet file format, so I'll be saying stored as Parquet, and this is my query. Let's execute it. So we have created a table orders underscore Parquet, and the data will be stored as a Parquet file format. Let's go to the Hive shell and validate the same. So this is my Hive shell. I'm gonna say show tables, and we are able to see the table orders underscore Parquet. So let's do describe formatted, and let's provide the table name. And we can clearly see that this time my serialization deserialization library is Parquet Hive Serde. That is, we are able to create a table using create table command, and that will store the data in Parquet file format. So let's go and store some data. So again, let's come back to the Spark shell. We already have orders data frame with us. So I'll say orders dot write dot format. Now let's understand how can we write the data in override format and append mode. Override mode and append mode. So I'll say orders.write.format, and my format is Hive dot mode. My mode is overwrite, and finally I'll say save as table. Save as table, and now I'll provide the database and the table name. So my database is default and my table name is orders underscore Parquet. we are done. Let's go back to the Hive shell and validate. So let's fire a query. Select star from orders underscore parquet limit 10. We should be able to see some data now. Okay, we are able to see the data. So let's save the data, but this time in append mode. Going back to my Spark shell again. To save data in append mode, we have to use mode as append. So let's count the number of rows in our data. Orders dot count. Okay, so we have 6883 rows in my data frame. I'll say orders dot write dot format, and again my format will be Hive because I want to save data in Hive Metastore, and this time I'll say my mode is append. My mode is append, and then I'll specify my database and table using save as table API, and I'll specify the database as default and the table as orders underscore parquet. Okay, so we are able to save the data again in the same table, but this time in the append mode. So my record count should be double now. So I'll go here in Hive shell and I'll simply fire a query. Select count 1 from orders underscore parquet. And let's see the data count. So this time we can clearly see that the row count is just 2 times. Why? Because we have saved the data in append mode. So in this lecture we have learned how to create a table in Hive using save as table API. Then we have used the same API and we have created a partition table. Then we have created a table in Hive Metastore using create table command. And finally we have saved the data using 2 modes, append mode and overwrite mode. Thank you.